Alright, this is episode 5 of Three Lefts to Make a Right. This is Matt Shin. You can find me at Twitter, MattShin501. And Three Lefts to Make a Right is pretty much just saying sometimes you fuck up in life and you gotta take the longer route, you know? Instead of taking a straight right, you gotta take that left and, 2 more lefts, and you'll get to that right. One day, you'll make it to that right. I got my buddy, Gino. He's the one that brought them fucking straight hitters, the beats. Dude's a fucking magician on the fucking beat machine. I don't know how he does it. About to find out. But, anyway, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Gino?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Man, life's good, bro. What about you?
Yeah, I can't complain, man.
Yeah, so with them beats, man, how do you go about making them?
Man, I don't know, man. I just I sit down and just open stuff up and just kind of mess around on the piano, you know. I find my synth, whatever sounds good first. I build off that, and I turn around with the drum kit and I throw that together and just mix it down, man. That's pretty much how it goes.
So you start off with the keyboard, I guess, and then does that keyboard turn into a drum kit?
Yeah, so I hear a lot of people like to start with the drums and work backwards, but for me, like, I get my drums inspired off, like, the sounds I hear, so I gotta start building my sounds and then I come off of that,
I do not know, but I'll act like I do. You're talking to somebody that has no musical talent at all, so you gotta bust it down to me like I'm a kindergartner. You know what I mean?
Honestly, man, I don't know how to break it down, man. I don't even got talent. It's discipline, man. It's time,
You just do what you do, huh?
Yeah, man.
Dude, but you definitely send me some fucking good ass shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
yeah, I got some more stuff I'm gonna send you. Actually, man, I just made some stuff the other day, so I got some new stuff I'm gonna send you.
That's what's up. I'm gonna grow some balls one day and start rapping to it, and you're gonna be like, God damn.
I welcome it, man. I welcome it.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, God damn, this motherfucking cracker over here can rap. But anyway, dude.
Man, I seen you post something the other day, something you had wrote, man. You got a little bars to you now. I want to hear the flow.
Yeah. That's just writing, though. It's different between writing and putting it out there. You know that?
Oh, nah, man. Now, when you talk about actually rapping and putting words to the beat, I don't understand nothing about that, man. That's a foreign language.
Yeah. But anyway, so I've been trying this. I'm gonna start trying this new thing with my podcast, and usually I just tell stories about my life. They're usually pretty goofy and funny, but if I can meet people on Twitter like you, like, we don't know each other from a bag of dirt, and you sent me that shit, and you showed me love, I showed you love, and next thing you know, we're on the fucking podcast together. I'm thinking maybe this might be a new trend for podcasts. What do you think about that?
I think the internet, man, right now how it's moving, I think anything's possible, man. And I definitely think social media is a very good tool to use as far as putting your business out there. This is what you're gonna do, So like you said, you met me. You stick to it, it's not telling what will happen, man. It's a very open market right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at first I went after super famous motherfuckers, you know what I mean? And it was like Marlon Wayans was the last person I texted, and I had an idea for black people in space. They never had a show like a Black Star Trek, you know what I mean? And my idea was they have an all black people in space, Well, one white dude, which was I would hope would be me, would be the dude they send out like first, and this motherfucker always dies, and they just clone his ass back. It's like, oh yeah, that's white ass Matt. That motherfucker, he went out there, he died. Oh, we gotta bring him back. Okay. And then they bring some gangster motherfucker down there to clear up space. But no one's picking it up so far. What do you think about that? You think that would make a pretty good movie or a show?
Oh man, I think I definitely would have to see it, man.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Also, another thing, I haven't seen the Black Panther yet. I need to, but I don't go watch movies. Nothing, racist or whatever. I just don't go and watch movies on the movie screen. But I got a character that needs to be a sidekick. It's some crazy ass white dude in the Ozarks, right? And he's cooking up some moonshine, maybe making a little meth. And the Black Panther, I've been through there, right? And have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay. I think maybe the Black Panther like eats a fruit or some shit like that to get his powers. But say he's in, the Ozarks of Arkansas fighting some motherfucker and drops a little bit, and this white dude, he sees it and it looks like a crystal to him. And what do white people do in the Ozarks with crystals? They smoke it. So this motherfucker smokes it and becomes a white mountain lion, and he's the fucking sidekick from the Black Panther.
So that's where you got the name White Mountain Lion.
Yeah.
Hey man, I can't lie, I love that. That's a gold idea.
Yeah, man. He's like, oh man, what's the Black Panther need right now? I'm the White Mountain Lion, and he's gonna be fighting harder than anybody else because he's fucking pretty much high on meth.
Oh yeah, he's geeked up. He's geeked up. Yeah, he's been tripping.
Yeah.
So my question is, every time he has to power up, does he have to go ahead and hit his little meth pipe?
Of course, yeah, man. Shit, you can't knock it all out at once.
I definitely don't think Marvel's gonna pick it up, but you might have a chance with Adult Swim.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Marvel. From what I hear, they're killing a lot of characters off, so they might be looking for some. You never know.
Oh yeah, you got a point. Yeah, I haven't seen the new movie yet, man, but I heard they killed off a lot of people.
Speaking of the movie, man, what gets me is these part 1s and part 2s.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so stupid to me. Why would you go see part 1? Knowing. I mean, what do you think about that?
I'm not a big fan of part 1s and the intros and stuff. It tends to be storyline, I'm more about the action. I'm trying to see shit blowing up and, fights and stuff, so.
Exactly. I didn't watch the Harry Potter series, but I know a lot of people my age read the books and shit. But they came out with, Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1. It's like, Part 1? What the fuck? What am I going to do with Part 1? Yeah.
What's going to happen in that, why wouldn't you just go straight to the end where, all the good shit, someone's going to die in Part 2, so just go to that.
Exactly. It's like, these motherfuckers, they think they're so smart, they can outsmart everybody into seeing 2-parters. It's like, nah, bro. Nah. I'm a 1-part dude. That's what I am.
Yeah, but shit, they brought in fucking, I don't know the box office numbers, but I'm sure they brought in $1 million per part, so.
Well, yeah,
shit,
but I mean,
went out there and did it.
You got a lot of dumb motherfuckers out there, though, that are looking to, they looking for that one part. They can only comprehend 1 part at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some people like that suspense, man.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But nah, man. So speaking of three lefts to make a right, you got any advice for people that may be hitting a hard part in their life and just taking the long route? You know what I mean? We've all done it.
Yeah, man. It comes down to just perseverance, and faith, believe in yourself,
Yeah.
Like I was telling someone today, you got to look at what you want to have in life and keep your end goal in mind and not so much focus on what I'm going through, because it's all part of the journey, So as long as you can take it in stride, man, and keep that end goal in mind, you can do anything in life, man.
Yeah, that's for sure. I know we probably had completely different upbringings, but from what I saw, my parents were never rich or anything, but I never had to struggle. You know what I mean? I never felt the struggle that they had. And I feel like that kind of hampered me in life. Whenever I hit a certain age, maybe college, high school, whatever, where I wanted something but didn't have the means to get it. And I would look at my parents and it looked like they made it so easy. So I kind of thought it should be easy for me. I don't know, you got anything to elaborate on that?
As far as my upbringing, I can't really say I ever really wanted for anything. But, my mom, my grandma, my aunt, they taught me how to get my own, So at a certain age, I just kind of stopped asking for stuff. And, I didn't really have to make the choices I made, but I chose to do stuff because, I don't know. I'm a man. I don't feel comfortable asking women, So
Yeah.
I think that I'm going my route and watching my sister per se. I think that it's important that some point in your life that you do kind of stop looking at your family for that help. But shit, man, if they have that help for you, man, ride that shit out as long as you can, man.
That's for sure. But I mean, for me, it was kind of like, man, they made it look so damn easy, even though it wasn't. And whenever I hit a struggle, you know what I mean? I was like, I didn't know really what to do. I kind of turned to alternatives that weren't good. You know what I mean?
Shit, we all do, man. That's part of life, and especially I think as part of being a man, you have to go through that stage to become a man and understand, like, this is the path I want to walk, So, like I said, it's all about perseverance and understanding that, and it's just the journey I got to take to get there, Because like you said, when you're little and looking, it looks easy, man, but when you get here, you realize, this shit is not what I thought it was,
Yeah, definitely. Life is a fucking bitch. And
it moves fast, man.
It don't get easier. I know I got a beautiful wife and a beautiful kid, and
yeah, man.
And it's not easy. I mean, I work, only 8-9 hours a day with driving, probably 10, and come home, and of course I want to have time to myself, take a nap or whatever. But I got, a wife and a kid. I got responsibilities. It ain't easy. Life ain't easy.
Yeah, man. I can't say I understand that. You being a family man, you got a beautiful family, man. But it definitely comes to a point where you got to make that decision, man. And, you got to think about what's important,
Yeah, for sure. So I got a couple off the wall questions for you.
Let's do it.
All right, so you coming up as a beat maker? That's what I'm gonna call you. Cause that's what you do. You make some fire ass beats. Who'd you look up to as growing up?
Well, shit. The first thing I ever heard that made me want to do beats, man, was Wiz Khalifa, Cabin Fever, man. I was a big Lex Luger fan. And then after that, I'll probably say like Southside Metro, I like TM88 a lot. He's got me blocked on Twitter, man. I don't know why. If y'all want to do me a favor, man, tell that dude to unblock me, man. I want to work with him.
Someone's got you blocked?
I'm sorry?
Someone's got you blocked?
Yeah, TM88, man. I can't even remember why. I probably said something to him a couple years back that he didn't agree with.
Yeah, that's what happens on social media.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll put it out there for him. I don't know if that'll do any good, but it might. You never know.
Yeah, shit. Hopefully, if he gets enough people or something, he might look, you know. But fuck it. If not, I'll run into him one day.
But yeah, you're from California, right?
Yeah.
Southern California?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, I figured maybe like, I'm not that deep into the hip-hop game. I figured it might have been like Dr. Dre and, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, all them motherfuckers. Did you listen to them growing up or what?
Yeah, definitely, but, I don't know why, man. My influence is always, I heard them on the radio growing up, but shit, I was a UGK fan and an Outkast fan.
Okay. UGK, Pimp C, Bun B.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Andre 3000, Big Boy.
Yeah, man. I liked a lot of Biggie. I liked a lot of shit from the East Coast and the South, actually, which is really weird considering where I grew up at, Music's a little different, but...
What was crazy, I felt like from 2000 and beyond, the South really just fucking popped off. You got 3 6 Mafia, like you said, UGK, fucking Outkast, and then even from then it went, a bunch of other places in the South. It was Chamillionaire, definitely some Thug. I listened to a lot of Texas rap growing up.
Yeah.
Like Lil Flip. It just seemed like it was a good time to be a rapper in the South. Mike Jones.
Yeah.
You ain't even heard of him.
Yeah, like Paul Wall, man.
Paul Wall, yeah.
Like you said, Texas, they did their thing. Really, Texas, at least for the West Coast, I feel, like you said, Paul Wall. And, we had like Lil Jon and Jermaine Dupri and, the Hot Boys and shit like that from Atlanta, but
yeah.
Other than that, Texas is really over here in Cali on the West Coast. I feel here in Southern rap, At least to my knowledge,
That third coast, baby. That's what they...
Yeah, man.
Yeah, even, I forgot about, the 504 boys. You got, Lil Wayne and, Juvenile and all them guys.
Yeah, I think I said they from Atlanta, but ain't they from, like, Louisiana?
Yeah, they from New Orleans, from what I understand. Yeah, Nolans, that's what they call it down there. Nolans, yeah. It's actually a badass place to visit. I don't know if you've ever been there or not, but...
Nah, only thing I know about that is Mardi Gras, man.
Hey, every day of the year is Mardi Gras down there. It's a fucking party, bro. They got a little hustle, though. I think they only pull it on white people, but... So you're probably safe. But, they say, $20, I can tell you where you got your shoes at. What would be your answer?
Probably not.
It'd be on your feet.
Alright, tell me.
Yeah, on your feet. That's where you got your shoes at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
I actually had a dude come up and try that shit on me. And I had to tell him, nah, bro, they're on my feet. And he's like, oh, you cool. Well, you motherfucking crackhead, get the fuck out of here. But
I've never heard that one before. What the fuck?
Hey, man, I guess it's a New Orleans thing, man. I never heard it before till I went down there. But, man, so who's your favorite rapper in the game right now? Well, you want to do 3 or 5? What's easier?
It's up to you, man. You give me a number, I'll do it.
5.
Okay, I'll do 5. Okay. In no order, right?
No order. No, sir.
I like NBA Youngboy, man. He's got a lot of scandal and shit going on, but I like his music.
I like him too, yeah.
I like Moneybagg Yo. I like Key Glock.
Never heard of that fella.
Let's see. You never heard of Key Glock?
No, you got to introduce me.
Oh yeah, you gotta check him out, man. He signed the Young Dolls Paper Route Empire, man. He got some heat out.
Okay.
And then let's see, who else am I listening to tough right now? I'm on Ball Out, man, from Glow Gang. I ain't really listening to Chief Keef. I've been listening to Ball Out a lot. And so 5th, I'm gonna take Ball Out, man. I gotta put Gunna in there, bro. I gotta put Gunna and I gotta put Lil Baby in there, bro. I forgot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my 5, man.
Yeah, definitely. You heard about that? I believe I showed you that story on Finesse 2 Times coming to Little Rock, and a little shootout happened.
Yeah, man.
Does that surprise you, or is that like you think that's more of a down south thing?
I mean, shit, I couldn't really speak on where it being as far as region, as far as being a down south thing or anything, but I know as far as being in Arkansas, you know, I believe I might have mentioned to you before, I heard about a Lucci show, where I guess someone tried to jump YSN Lucci or something, and I'm unclear whether it was him or someone in his entourage or whatever, but someone pulled a gun out and started shooting the club up, you know, so I'm definitely aware of it happening in Arkansas at shows, you know, and I mean, it happens everywhere, man, but nah, it don't surprise me that it happened there, man. Like I said, stuff's a little crazy out there, man, from what I hear.
Yeah, but can you believe 28 people were injured and 0 arrests? That's what gets me. 0. They couldn't arrest, like, the dude that was limping to the hospital just for something.
Hey, man. I mean, like, well, I'm going to put it like this. If you got shot, what they going to arrest you for? And 9 times out of 10, when people are getting shot, that means it's a big gun. And when a big gun starts going off, I'm not looking, I'm running.
That's a good point. Very good point. And I wanted to mention, we got a Riverfest, and they usually bring in, you know, top artists, usually mostly country, because we're in Arkansas. But one year we brought in Ludacris, and my mother-in-law was actually out there selling merchandise, and I don't know what song they played, you know, probably Throw Them Bows or whatever, but people started fighting in the crowd, of course, and the police had to come out with that pepper spray, and she caught a little downwind pepper spray from it.
Oh, man.
Dude, shit gets wild, bro.
Have you ever been pepper sprayed, bro?
Fuck no.
Man, let me tell you a funny story. So, I had an ex-girlfriend of mine, and she went to college or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So, we got her some pepper spray to put on her keychain because she would go to class late at night just so she could be safe, you know?
Yeah.
And so one day we're driving the highway, man, and I'm just playing with her key, you know? She's driving my car or whatever. The keychain. So I roll the window down just like, oh, how does this thing work, you know? Like, I wanted to see if it shot out as a mist or in a stream or what, you know?
Yeah.
So as we're driving, probably doing like 80 on the highway and got in both of our eyes.
God damn, y'all wrecked?
Nah, man, we were fine. We pulled over real quick, but it was a very bad experience, man. A very, very bad one. I felt humiliated, you know, like I just pepper sprayed my girlfriend, man.
Yeah. Did you at least get any that night?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
She laughed it off with me, you know.
That's good. You want to hear a crazy story about getting some?
Oh yeah, sure.
So in Arkansas we get tornadoes a lot, right? And my girlfriend at the time, my wife now, we're at her parents' house, and they got on the news, like whatever show you're watching, the news will break through. Hey, we got this coming through, da 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 da. And I'm used to seeing tornado warnings and nothing coming through. So I see these 3 red clouds coming on the map. I'm like, hey, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get to my house. And as I'm pulling out the drive-through, I shit you not, my mom calls, right? And she's like, I hope you're inside being safe. I'm like, oh yeah, Mom, da da da. As I'm pulling out of the fucking neighborhood. And, dude, we drove through a fucking tornado that actually, her parents' house, the roof got ripped off. The fucking, the base on the house was moved. So they actually got a brand new house. As we're driving through this motherfucker, the radio is, doing the this is not a test. If you're in so-and-so town, take cover. And she's fucking bawling her eyes out. And I'm like, no, they ain't saying. Her parents lived in Bologna. I was like, no, they ain't saying that. She's like, yes, they are. I hear them. I'm like, no. It got bad, bro. I had to pull over to the fucking side of the road because the rain was just fucking nuts. And eventually we get back to the house, to my place. And about an hour later, you can finally get through on the phones, find out their parents okay. And bang, bang. You know what I mean? Yeah, the shit you do.
Definitely.
Yeah. I don't know if you got any stories like that, maybe through earthquakes or, you live out there in the West Coast, maybe through, droughts. I don't know what y'all go through.
Man, we haven't had we have little earthquakes, but as far as like a real earthquake, nah, nothing major to be worried about.
You ever been through a real earthquake?
Well, there was a big one back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was a baby. I don't remember it, but I heard it was a big one. And then I've been through a couple throughout my lifetime. They felt big to me, but I guess on the Richter scale, they weren't that big,
Y'all get hurricanes out there?
Nah, man, we don't get anything. We don't get tornadoes, hurricanes. We don't get snow. We live in a fucking desert, bro. We get earthquakes.
When Katrina hit, we actually, I live in Central Arkansas, and it was still considered a tropical storm by the time it hit us. And
God.
Yeah, I was born and raised in an all-white town. I'm like, there's no way they're gonna bring some kids from New Orleans, some black kids from New Orleans to our town.
Yeah.
Sure enough, they fucking brought probably like 20, and them motherfuckers, they probably had the biggest culture shock in their life, because it was like, they used to running things, and all of a sudden, no, you ain't gonna run shit, you know what I mean? It was like, it was wild, bro, and I felt like a super racist, because I was like, talking to some girl, I was like, no, they ain't gonna bring them here. Like, yeah, they are, da da da. And sure enough, they did.
Yeah.
And I was playing basketball, right? And this other school, they brought in a 6'7" kid from New Orleans that could ball his fucking ass off. And we get this kid, probably 5'8", and he's black. And our kid that was a little mentally retarded was D'ing this motherfucker up. I'm like, why can't we get the 6'7" motherfucker? You know what I mean? It was some grade A bullshit, bro. It was just, what the fuck? How do we get this dude? And he didn't want to be the fucking water boy. You know what I mean? It was wild.
That sucks, so they let him play.
Nah, we didn't let him play. Hell no.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess you're supposed to, but I wouldn't have played with him.
Fuck, no, he sucked. No, but the
Yeah,
kid,
I'm too competitive.
the 6'7" kid was dominating though.
Yeah.
Motherfucker made all
That's
state.
fucking huge.
Yeah, motherfucker made all state. Probably went to college for free.
Yeah. Shit, at 6'7" playing ball, you don't go to college for free. You better fucking retire and get a job at a fucking cable company.
Yeah, so you can hook up cables into the ceiling. Goddamn. But hey, I'm about to call this podcast off. Pleasure talking to you.
Oh, man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, you want to add anything before we leave?
Nah, man, not really. Just shit, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com.
Give them your Twitter account.
Yeah, it's at JG3N0. Oh no, it's NO, no 0. My bad. So that's JG3NO.
Okay. Yeah, we'll edit that to make it look good. No, dude, it was a pleasure talking to you. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I hope you appreciate what little I've done for you. I'm gonna get off here before my wife beats my ass, and I'll probably Twitter you tomorrow. That cool?
Yeah, yes sir. Thank you for your time, man.
Alright, bro. Appreciate it. Like.
Thank you.